Did you know you could help Olympians win that gold? Team Canada's next generation of Olympians need the support that comes for the athlete sponsors and mentors, and now it's all part of one campaign called 5 to 8. With more, here is Olympian gold medalist Natalie Spooner. I broke mine out. Natalie, I just want to show you what I have here. Gold and silver. Won these in the 1921 Olympics.
Oh, they're pretty big for back then.
They didn't have Olympics in 1921. It was an off year. These are yours. Please hold those.
Thank you.
They are very heavy and lovely.
They are.
How good did it feel? How incredible did it feel to win those?
It was pretty amazing. I mean, I think when you work for something so hard your whole life, and when you finally achieve it, it's definitely a dream come true.
And where do you keep them? And then we have to talk about 5 and 8. But where do you keep them?
Yeah, so people are always like, where do you hang them up or where do you show them? But I feel like I bring them out to share so often that I keep them in my Olympic mittens.
Of course. Well, they want to be warm.
Yeah.
You don't want your medals to be cold.
Yeah, there you go. They keep warm, and they're extremely Canadian in those mittens.
Very Canadian. I love it. Okay, 5 and you can put them down if you don't have to hold them the entire time.
It's like a bicep workout.
Let it sit there. All right, 5. It's called 5 to 8. Let's talk a little bit about that. What is it exactly?
Yeah, so it's an initiative to support younger athletes, the next generation. So I think it's so important because a lot of the time the current athletes are getting the support, but it's those younger athletes that aren't. So this 5 to 8, it will provide equipment like helmets or hockey equipment, financial support, giving them really the top-notch training that they need to be able to reach that Olympics. So I mean, we look at the Olympics coming up, and I mean, if 2026 is in Calgary, you could support those athletes that are going to represent our country in our country, which is pretty amazing.
And it is so important. I mean, you hear the stories about athletes, what they sacrifice to get to the Olympics. And for so many kids that may have had that chance to actually get there, they don't because they can't get past that first round when they're 10 and 11 years old. And this is what will help get them through that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into training. And, I mean, a lot of financial burden is sometimes put on families. And sometimes players can't even afford to keep playing. So I think that definitely I think all kids just, should have that opportunity to play no matter what and to excel at that sport if that's what they're passionate about. So this is definitely going to help that and kind of let kids reach that next stage and go for the podium and not just settle for what they can afford or what they can reach at that moment. Which
is wonderful, being able to dream. What can people do to help out?
Yeah, so you can go to 5to8.ca to donate. And the government is going to match all of the donations, which is amazing. So you're doubling your donation as soon as you donate. So yeah, go to 5to8.ca and donate, and just know that this money is going to a great cause. It's going to the athletes, and it's definitely going to help them reach that podium and achieve their dreams. And when you go around, I mean, you talk to a lot of young kids, young girls. It must be incredible when they see these, get a chance to touch these medals and realize they have that opportunity. Yeah, I mean, I think back when I was about 11, I got to meet Jennifer Botterill, who was an Olympic Team Canada player, and she really sparked my dream to want to go to the Olympics. And now that I'm able to do the same, it's pretty crazy. And come the Olympic Games, it's such an unreal feeling knowing that you're really inspiring the next generation of Canadian athletes, but also you're uniting a country. And everyone gets behind these athletes, and everyone loves them. And I think that's what's so special about Canadian athletes and really the Olympics. And with 5 to 8, will they start looking at kids, or is this kind of generally help kids get up to that next level? I mean, I think there'll definitely be some out there that are excelling at sports and are kind of projected to be at the Olympics in 5 to 8 years. And I think those are the ones that hopefully they would focus on and, help them get there. And definitely some younger ones that don't have that support to get there. And I mean, I wish I had that support when I was younger and knew how to get there and knew how to make it to where I am now at a younger age, because who knows, maybe I'd been to so many Olympics by now then. Yeah, because 2 medals, one of them gold, not enough yet. Yeah. You'd like some more, would you? Oh, yes, for sure. You can it never gets dull, does it? Never gets tiring? I love it. And we've had such great success, especially at the Winter Olympics. We want to see that continue, don't we? Yeah, I mean, this past Olympics was the best Olympics we've ever had, and a lot of that was probably from having those past Olympics in Canada and kind of that infrastructure. And I mean, the support definitely helps. Canadian athletes are getting more support now, and we're able to focus on our training and really hone in, and that makes us a leader in sports. So Canada is right there, and we need to keep that push going for these next Olympics coming up. All right, let's do that. And thank you very much for coming in. I'm just going to hold on to this and take care of it. I don't want to get it lost. For more info, visit. You actually let me take that away. You're very trusting. For more info, visit and to donate as well, of course, 5to8.ca.
We'll have more coming up on BT after the break.